Hello students, welcome to Legacy IAS Academy. In today's video, we are going to discuss about today's successful launch of ISRO when it has launched the SSLV-D2 and has been able to put 3 different satellites into the lower Earth orbit. So in this context, we are going to discuss about the significance of this mission and also the promises that it offers. So first of all, to give you the brief context of this particular story, in the second developmental flight that was launched today morning, a small satellite launch vehicle SSLV-D2 has placed the ISRO Earth Observation Satellite known by the name of EOS-07 in orbit around the Earth. Not only that, along with it also it is carrying 2 different co-passenger satellites, one by the name of Janus1 and second by the name of AdiSAT2, which also has been developed by the startups. Third, we can say that these payloads have been put in a 450 kilometers of circular orbit around the Earth, and this is going to be a very short this actually was a very short duration mission where the entire mission, including the flight time and putting into place the satellites, lasted only about 15 minutes roughly. And also this is the first launch of ISRO in year 2023. Now the question comes that what is the aim of this particular launch? So with SSLV-D2, ISRO is trying to capture the emerging small and micro satellite commercial market. There is a large need of micro and small satellite launch in the future because a lot of private corporations, educational institutions are relying on satellites for different types of services. So to fulfill the need of developing countries, private corporations as well as universities and educational institutions, this is going to be a good step in the forward direction. Also, with the launch of SSLV-D2, multiple microsatellites can be launched at the same time, and it can also support multiple orbital drop-off. That means different satellites which are being sent via this mission can be put into not a same orbit but at different height of the orbit. And finally, due to the collaboration between the private and public sector, that is ISRO and the other private institutions, it will also create greater synergy between the space sector and private Indian industries. Now we talk about SSLV. It is a very small vehicle at 110 capacity. 110 ton capacity in the ISRO, apart from PSLV and GSLV, which is larger space satellite launch vehicles. Overall, it can transfer 500 kilogram of payload in the lower Earth orbit, that is up to 1000 kilometer height from the Earth. And overall, the most important point is that this SSLV can be assembled within a short duration of 72 hours, can be done by 6 people team only, and cost very less, only 30 crores rupees, which is very less as compared to the PSLV. So basically the PSLV, which is also considered as the workhorse of ISRO, if you compare this with the recently launched SSLV, we can see the differences here. The height of SSLV is less, diameter is less. PSLV relies on 4 stages, while the SSLV relies on 3 stages, and all of these are solid stages. Lift off mass is lesser, obviously. And apart from that, the most important turnaround time for PSLV it is 60 days, while for SSLV it is 72 hours. On the other hand, the first flight of PSLV took in 1993, and the first flight of SSLV happened last year, which was unfortunately unsuccessful. Now, what is the other satellite Janus1 that has been sent to the space? So it is a 10.2 kg of satellite, which is 6-unit cube satellite. Cube satellite means the overall dimension is in the dimension of 10 centimeter into 10 centimeter into 10 centimeter. And total 5 payloads has been put on the onboard. This actually has been developed by the US organization called as Antares, and it is an example of technological demonstrator satellite and technological demonstrator satellite for the standardized satellite bus. Satellite bus refers to such kind of satellite where different payloads can be attached. Similarly, like when you make a Lego, then you put a lot of different cubes and you assemble into a Lego design. So same thing can be done in the case of Janus1 as well. Apart from Antares, Indian organizations such as XT-Links Labs and other technologies are also involved in the production of this particular Janus1. The second important satellite that has been sent into space is AdiSAT2, which basically aims to promote women participation in the space. And for this, it has been developed by the 750 girl students of India coming from 75 schools stretching all the way from Kanyakumari to the Kashmir. The payload of this particular satellite is amateur radio, a sensor to measure radiation levels in the space, and sensors to measure the health of the satellite. Not only that, Ajadi Sat 2 has expandable structural frame as well. That is, when this particular satellite will put into the orbit, the structural outer frame of the satellite will start to expand, and the new solar arrays will come out of the satellite, and thus it will help in gaining energy from the sun and keep in moving around the Earth orbit. Not only that, since it is the year when G20 is being hosted by India, G20 logo and NCC song to celebrate the 75 years of the National Cadet Corps organization is also being sent to space via this satellite. The first launch of SSLV, as we discussed, happened last in August. However, it was a failure because the satellites were not able to place in the precise orbit. And the reason behind this was very simple, because the satellite recorded excessive vibration which was sensed by its accelerometer during the separation on the second stage of the third stage. Thus, what we can say, this today's successful launch of the satellite, this satellite launch vehicle is very crucial, very important, because ISRO declare any satellite launch vehicle operational only when they have completed 2 successful development flight. So first successful development flight has been completed today, and hopefully SSLV will be able to complete the second successful flight very soon. So with that, we can say in conclusion that the new vehicle has been developed to further ISRO's effort toward capturing the emerging small and micro satellite commercial market. Rocket can be assembled by a small team in only a few days compared to 6 months, and around 600 people it takes to assemble ISRO's workhorse PSLV. On the other hand, SSLV can be assembled by, as we discussed, 6-member team only. And thus, it will open up new frontiers as far as the space research and space exploration is concerned, because collaboration between ISRO and private enterprises will happen in a very interesting manner, and will also happen in what we can say much more usual. So that is all about this particular video. I hope you understood about the concept behind SSLV. If you like the video, please hit the like button, share it with your fellow aspirants, and just subscribe to our channel for more such content. Thank you very much.